I know you wrote an article. Take us through how you thought the rookies that got to play against the Panthers did.
So I was a little upset, that Luke Floria ends up getting the waived with the injury designation. But if he clears waivers, he'll revert back to IR, which probably means a practice squad spot for him in the future. I gave him a C plus. He had that really awesome grab from it was an awesome throw and an awesome catch. Shadur hit him for a 30-yarder. And I thought he was running some good routes and he did some nice things, but that's really tough. One of the guys I really liked, Monty Marshall. There, we've been talking about trying to find that third down power back with the uncertainty going on with Quinshon Judkins, and I thought he ran hard with authority. Had a big gain to the outside. I think he had like 11-yard run on an outside zone concept that was really nice. And you see that second touchdown pass from Shadur Sanders where he steps up to avoid a blitzer and hits Caden Davis, and there comes Amani Marshall, and he just takes out that blitzer. He had a couple of really nice pass blocking reps from the running back position, and that's not something that Dylan Sampson and Ford provide you very much of. So if you're trying to make a roster being a power back and showing you can block, okay, you've got my attention. Gage Lavarden was next. Larvadan. Yes,
Larvadan.
Larvadan.
Yep.
It's rough for me. So I appreciate that and just coming in there. He's a guy I wrote about and have talked about over at the OBR.com. He may automatically get a roster spot because he successfully ran a jet sweep, and Kevin Stefanski's been trying to do that consistently for 6 years. So that might be an automatic 53-man roster spot for that touchdown. But had some good grabs, and he nearly broke a punt return. He had a 30-yard punt return. Um, and really, the other guys that really stood out, Carson Schlesinger, I gave him an A. I can give him an A because he was on the field for 13 snaps. He had 6 tackles. 4 of them were stopped tackles, which means most of his production was considered a failure by the offense on that play. He was absolutely everywhere. And then of course Mason Graham, the defensive tackle, the 5th overall pick, he was demanding double teams right away. And I saw some people talk on Twitter about it. They're like, well, if he gets double teamed all preseason, can you imagine what it's going to be like when they start doubling and tripling Miles and he gets single coverage? He's going to be so used to double teams, and all of a sudden he's just going to have one person blocking him. So I thought he looked really good. There was a double team where he literally took both guys, just threw them off to the side, and undercut the running back's legs, and it's just an epitome of what I saw on his tape as a run defender. The young guys, in my opinion, the rookies, the really, I think all around, there were some other guys that had some good reps. Donovan McMillan, I gave him a B minus in his performance. I was really impressed with some of these young guys, and I know grain of salt who they're going against. And even Carolina starters, their defense is not that great. So especially on the offensive rookies that play, but I understand it's a preseason, but preseason to me is taking an opportunity in front of you and showing that you deserve more opportunities. And a lot of these young guys did that.
Yeah, and I'm with you. You can only have success on the plays against who you're playing against, and it's kind of like the whole schedule thing. You can only beat the teams that are on your schedule. So I'm with you. I agree with you. Let's not put them in the Hall of Fame, but they looked pretty good from what they were able to do.